A fire in a COVID-19 hospital ward in India's Gujarat killed 18 patients early on Saturday. 50 other patients at the Welfare Hospital in Bharuch were rescued by workers and firefighters. The fire broke out in a COVID-19 ward on the ground floor. The fire service, said that it was contained within an hour. The cause of the fire is still being investigated.
All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Biglevipriest. And today is still Monday, May the 3rd, 2021. It's currently 3:02 a.m. Forgive me, brethren. A little bit tired, and I have to wake up early tomorrow. I have something I have to do, so and I'm not too good. I'm not in my best shape. Forgive me. It's not gonna be a good video. I also got a beat here just in case I need to give the Most High glory. Oh hell, I will. So now, brethren, we see over there, and this is not the first time this happened. Okay, again, certain days the Most High told me to stand down, especially when that Hish thing. Well, when that thing happened over there in Hish, when 44 of them make a brutal crossover to the spiritual realms, Azariah. Now, the Most High made it clear to me. It says, stand down, let them go through this. And it was a very straight response because of the whole Vatican letter that we sent till now. They haven't said anything yet. Boy, I have over like 69 or 70 emails I haven't answered to. But anyway, so as you can see, brothers, this happen all the time. And 18 people die. 1 plus 8 equal 9, judgment, death. And those people die in India. Okay? Excuse me. 2 weeks ago, there was a hospital in Baghdad and Iraq, I believe, or Iran. I believe it was Iraq. And there was an explosion. 82 people die. And then now, this one happened here, and you have 18 people die. So, the Most High is not playing. This is the second plague. Oh, boy. This is the second plague, fiery conflagration of the cities. This is the second plague of the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. So, this is what happened here. All right, so, all right. Usually they don't translate anything here, okay, because it's like okay, let me see. Oh, okay, they are translated here. Unit 1 welfare night, there was a short circuit and immediate firefighters. So what happened there, brothers? There was a shortage. There's a shortage, and then boom, the fire happened. The Mosai took 18 people with him. Okay, so the death angels are in the midst.
Patients
okay?
at the hospital at the time of the fire. Out of them, 24 were admitted in the intensive care unit. All those who were rescued were shifted to another hospital. Earlier, in a similar event on April the 23rd, 13 COVID-19 patients were killed in a fire in an ICU in the Virar area on the outskirts of Mumbai.
Okay, so it happened on the 23rd last month, almost, I would say 10 days later. Is that what that is? 10 days later, and then it happened here. Like 9 days later. It happened on the 1st, right? First, like a week later, a week or 8 days later. Okay.
A few days later, another blaze left 22 people dead at another clinic, also in Maharashtra state.
Again, fiery conflagration of the cities. Fiery conflagration of the cities. Fire gonna be popping up all over, and they won't be able to control it.
India is facing an unprecedented surge in cases that has now filled hospitals and crematoriums.
Yeah, so excellent reporting here. Excellent reporting. So the people, they are pretty much, they're pretty much broken. Okay, they pretty much broken, and then a lot of them are focusing on the news. Now let us check the plague, brothers, see how we are doing in it. This is the Mosai Death March. Boy, I play that bit again. Now, they just updated until April the 30th. So we are on May the 3rd. So now April the 30th. When was the last update of this? A day ago. I should have added that was the same day because it was in a million. So now April the 30th. The last time they updated is 884,586. Okay. Now this is stuffing it down there. They don't want to say the stuff, but we'll take their word and say, okay, well, this is what that is. Now, the United States, and they are showing that the infection is lowering, and instead of having thousands of people dying like at 300, this is good. India, they don't show you. Hey, Brazil, well, it's a miracle. They got like 1,000 people die. Usually they got like 3, 4, 5,000. And Nepal is catching hell too, man. Okay, Nepal is catching hell. And let me see if I can. Oops. I think I got this by accident.
Primero que nadie,
Okay.
manda una señal a las personas respecto de un cierto relato.
There we go. Nepal is actually catching hell too. They are just like India. So now, brothers, this was recorded like 2 weeks ago, uploaded 2 weeks ago, and April the 15th. So let's go to the beginning of this, and then let's listen to what they said. Okay. All right. Okay.
Remember the first COVID-19 vaccine jabs? They gave us hope that life might return to what it was before the pandemic.
There you go.
If we could only get enough people vaccinated.
All right.
But some of the nations leading the world in vaccinations are still struggling with coronavirus.
All right then.
Chile has the third highest vaccination rate worldwide.
Okay.
Nearly 40% of their population has received at least one shot.
All right.
But cases there have been surging.
All right. So that was 2 weeks ago, and now he's Chile.
Stretched, working double shifts to cope with the recent increase in COVID-19 cases across the country, pushing hospitals to the limits.
Estamos al tope.
We can't do anymore. We can't do anymore.
Despite mounting the world's fastest per capita COVID-19 vaccination campaign, Chile is struggling to control the virus.
Teniendo acá
In Chile, we have the highest
altas tasas
vaccine
de
rate, but also the
vacunación.
highest
Tenemos altas
infection.
tasas de
So they have you say in Chile, we have the highest vaccine rate, but also the highest infection rates. So what the hell is going on? People in the comment are talking Haitian like, oh, they took the other vaccine and stuff. Nope, this is the Heavenly Father moving upon you. This is the death march. Okay? This is the death march going on, and my Father's marching upon your nation, and then he's doing this. All right, so in Chile, things is not doing good, brothers. Now we're all going, again, because of the nature of this subject, we cannot say the name of anything because they will say we're all giving false information and we're medical information, which we are not. This is not for hatred or anything. This is just us just profiling videos. So because of that, brothers, let's see what the Messiah is doing with the weather over there in China and here in the U.S. You see this? This is in China. What they like, brothers. What they like. Okay, what they like. They got like a hurricane category wind that took things away. All right. Okay, so okay, you see this? Look at this. All right. The wind blow. This dude is on his bike. The wind blow. The canopy or whatever that thing is took that guy, almost took his head off. He almost killed him. Okay. This is God here on our behalf. Okay. The Mosiah is pissed off. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. The entire place just fell up and collapsed on the people. The Mosiah is pissed off. He is angry. Look at this. This dude is trying to help this guy right there. Look at this. Okay. All right. This is what they like, brothers. The sun, just went dark. Okay. This is all of the Mosiah. We give him all glories here. This is the death march. All right. Okay, this is hailstorm in Mexico. Okay, let's stop right here. This is plague number 6, increase of hail and snow. All right, this is in Mexico right there. This is a hailstorm in Mexico. That was the 30th, April the 30th. But there you go. See this? This is a hailstorm in Mexico. See how the hails are falling like they are falling, they are breaking. They are falling so, ooh. Okay. This is Oklahoma, all right, in the U.S. The hailstorm is over there. The Most High says it's going to increase of hail and snow. All right. So this is no joke. This is not a game. This is the Heavenly Father doing His work, and that is why we give Him all glory and praises, and we exalt His name above all forever. He reigns forever. All right. And shout out to the beloved sister Sierra over there in Atlanta that saw the hailstorm coming in and in her own neighborhood. She sent us a video. We show it. This thing is real. This is not fake. All right. This is old man, I believe, over there in Saudi Arabia, in the desert, in Middle East. All right. So, brothers, that's the flooding. This is everywhere. Okay. So, those people think this is a great sign. Oh, we're going to have water and stuff. No, your whole place is going to go underwater. Then again, this is in Saudi Arabia, brothers. Okay, be careful. It's going to be loud. All right? It's at night.
حاجة أخبار شديدة جدا جدا عندنا في منيفة عيال قفلوا الدرايش. انتبهوا دايتكم طبعا احنا الآن في منيفة شوفوا شو الأخبار.
The storm in the desert. Okay. The Most High is not playing. He's angry. Look at this. Look at the lighting. Look, listen, brothers. This is the Most High being angry. Why? Number 10. Thunder, voices, and destroying earthquake. Thunder, voices, the whole weather. You hear the giant thunder voices? Doom, 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 doom. This is all of the Most High. All right? All praises to the Most High. Yatsah. Yeah, all praises to the Most High, man. Okay, you see this?
مساء الخير يا ابو راما. أمطار شمال النهيرية. تاريخ 20 رمضان. اللهم زد.
Okay, the Most High speaks stuff. Alright. Okay, the Most High speaks stuff. He is doing all of those things. We give Him all praises. No such thing as up doing this. The Heavenly Father is doing this. All right, so that's in Texas. All right. This is
destructive hail slamming North Texas tonight. Northern Tarrant County, including Keller and South Lake, the epicenter among the places hardest hit. Significant roof and car damage being reported tonight. Large hail hitting a lot of homes this evening. That includes mine. That's the video you're seeing. The sound of hail hitting the roof and the windows, the splashes in the pool speak to the roughly golf ball size hail here.
Okay, that's you shot the video, or is it somebody that sent you this? Because you guys hold the really? That's a reporter. You hold your phone vertically. That's why you only got like 10% of the action. Please. Brethren, you know Big Levi are going to complain about this. Always hold your phone horizontally when you're shooting videos. You only hold your phone vertically when you're taking pictures, and which I'm not even recommended. When you're shooting video horizontally, so you will have a full screen here.
And another CBS 11 employee saw this at his house. So much hail completely covered the ground. Okay. Large hail, too. So large, he says the roof on his home, he believes, is damaged.
Okay.
We have live team coverage tonight. Worst parts of North Texas that did get hit. Chief Meteorologist Scott Padgett. We're going to speak to you, Scott, in just a few moments. But first, I want to get out to CBS 11's Brooke Katz, who is in Keller with a significant amount of damage at least one house that we know of.
Look at the cars, okay?
Yeah, and several cars around here, Doug. We're on Riata Road. I want you to take a look behind me. Look at this car. You can see the holes left behind from the hail damage to the front of it.
This is the Mosai telling them, shoo. Get the hell off of the land. Okay, again, this is the plague number 6, increase of hail and snow. All right, this is only going to get worse, brothers.
And this is only one of the vehicles here. I want to bring in right now Caitlin Cologne. She lives here.
Okay, so there are so many, all those cars.
And look at this one. You can see the back windshield of this car completely torn out. But I want to show you this. Look at this. And I'm going to try not to by. And you can
tonight from that north side.
Around, you can see some of them close to $50. Top was destroyed. The mirror's gone. And
The Miata got really beat up tonight. Tell me about it.
yeah, we came out after all the hail passed and ran out to go check my car. Saw that the soft top was destroyed. The mirror's gone. Spoilers messed up as well.
Let's take a look at the damage.
Okay.
It looks like you've got pretty much divots all over your hood.
It's all done. It's all
the
dented.
back window, as you said, is completely blown out.
Oh, boy,
and this is just one of many vehicles in the Keller area that are going to be facing a lot of repairs and insurance claims. Any other idea about how many cars were damaged while you were working?
We had about 5 or 6 employees on the clock whenever it happened, and I'd say me, my wife.
Again, brothers, we give the Most High all praises here because we know He is doing this. This is not the elite. This is not the Illuminati, and definitely this is not alien. This is all the work of the Most High. The angels are doing this on the behalf of the covenant. Okay, anybody that try to bring that conspiracy theories here, you can shove a living snake up your. All right, let us move in. Now, why is this happening, brothers? Okay, this is happening because of Genesis 15, verse 13. I think they give us Isaiah today. Isaiah 64, verse 8. But now, O YAHAWAH, thou art our Father, we are the clay, and thou art potter, and we all are the work of thy hand. It is true. Father shaped us, He made us. Okay, so Genesis 15 verse 13, he's a potter. He make a group of people to be plates, like to eat on, and then he make a group of people to be a toilet bowl. All right, Genesis 15 verse 13, and he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years, and also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And he say he's going to judge the nation through the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. What we just witnessed here was plague number 6, number 6, increase of hail and snow, and also number 9, thunder voices. Okay, and the earthquake is all over, brothers. It's just so many of them. All right, let us move in, see other things. All right, and this is okay. I can't even read these things. Let me let this guy talk.
Tension between Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan on a scale not seen in years.
Yes.
Fighting broke out over a disputed border area. Although a truce was agreed, it's not stopped. So can this violence be contained, or will it escalate into a wider conflict?
Okay, they are shooting at each other.
Inside Story.
All right, so this is Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan. Again, just in case you didn't know, all those countries, you see that finish on stand, like Afghanistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan. What else we have? Something in stand. Stand mean black. All those stands mean dark skin. That's what I learned years ago. So double check that and put it in there, brothers. Okay, so they have a conflict now. Remember the conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan? This didn't end up well for Armenia, man. This is like a worse thing. So this happened, well, I could say yesterday the 3rd, and today's the yesterday the 2nd, today's the 3rd. So this happened like very recently, and those people are fighting, they're shooting each other, and they are killing each other, because this is the plague number 9, right? Execution by the sword and flight and distress, okay? And also number 5, destruction by the sword. So the tanks, the swords, the knives, any weapon of destruction is cover under that, all right? So they got war over there, and then war also is brewing here.
North Korea lashed out at the United States on Sunday in a series of statements, saying recent comments from Washington are proof of hostile intent that require a response from Pyongyang. The statements, put out by state news agency KCNA, come after the White House on Friday said US officials had completed a months-long review of North Korean policy.
Okay, so this is just a bunch of bull they are saying, but again, things are brewing, brothers. Okay, the Most High is moving chesses and stuff, and this thing going to happen. And this is again fell into the category of the number 9, execution by the sword. It will happen, destruction by the sword. It must happen. It is prophesied. So those are the people. Okay, Manchester United versus Liverpool canceled because fans break into Old Trafford and storm pitch and in Glazers protest. So those guys are throwing battles at the Cavs, and they are fighting. Stay out of it. Okay, stay out of the football, the stuff. And to them, things are back to normal. Okay, that's why they are doing this, brothers. Okay, so leave them alone. They are beating the shit out of each other. Okay, look at this. They are throwing battles. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Okay. Okay. All right. Just leave them alone and let us keep on moving, brothers. Let us keep on moving.
This morning, a woman is hospitalized after being mowed down by a hit-and-run driver in Brooklyn in a disturbing crime caught on video. The video is so graphic, we are not showing the impact. It happened just after 5 p.m. yesterday near the corner of Hinsdale Street and Linden Boulevard in East New York. Police are looking for a 2020 gray Subaru Crosstrek with New
New York is no stranger to hitch like this. So some type of argument broke out and then somebody get run over. So yeah, this is New York. Now, beloved, we know for a fact the Gentiles are losing their freaking mind, especially Hish over there. Hish is losing. Some weird Hish are happening in Hish land. No Hish, pun intended.
All right, now this next story is every mental health patient's worst nightmare coming true. Private and incredibly personal patient case files belonging to a now deceased psychologist dumped in full on the streets of Ramat Gan. On Tuesday, private assessments and personal information on hundreds of patients of a deceased psychologist found in the street corner, this including full names, birth dates, ID numbers, and personal details of their issues, thrown out from a local psychology and treatment center for learning disabilities after the psychologist passed away a year and a half ago. Victims of the leak are left mortified, though, by the lack of protocols for transferring patient data in the wake of sudden deaths, transfers, or retirement. And the health ministry not really helping, lamenting that there are talks underway to develop reforms, but that for now, there are no specific protocols for such incidents.
Okay. Now, just to show you how mental those people are over there, let's watch the next video of what they did.
Now, lastly, just your usual Tuesday night in Tel Aviv, a man walking into a luxurious skyscraper in the heart of the country, accompanied by his horse. On Tuesday night, security cameras capturing the bizarre situation, a man entering the elevator in the Tel Aviv apartment complex accompanied by his equine companion. And the two riding the elevator all the way up to the 6th floor, reportedly to visit a friend. Footage of the event making its way into the WhatsApp group for the residents of the building, though, causing a big uproar. And police launching an investigation into the incident, already arresting 2 suspects, while also involving veterinary services. In any case, the moral of the story is, of course, that next time you push an elevator button, be prepared for anything.
Yeah, that's a joke to you. That's a joke to you. This is how those people are losing their freaking mind. Who does this? Who just took an elevator with the horse? Is he afraid that the horse, they won't steal the horse? Or because they've been stealing a lot of fish over there. Remember that dude that stole over 3,000 avocado and then put it in his car? Then the avocados were so heavy the car could not even drive and he got arrested. So you people are so bad, you're stealing horses and now, so people have to bring their horses inside. That guy came in to visit a friend. He has to bring the horse in. Can you imagine this, brothers? You come visiting me and then you have to tell him and bring your car in. You know, Negroes around here don't play this. They're going to swagger jack you and take your car. What is this? It show you the Mosai. Those people are confounded. They are confused. The Mosai is in the midst. The Mosai is doing. Is that thing we've been recording? Let's see. Yeah, she did. The Mosai is in the midst. He is doing this to those people. Okay, so they have this is in Ontario, well, a casino over there in Wisconsin. They had an active shooter over there. So till now, I don't know what the hell is going on, what happened. Till this day, they never released any more information. So there was a shooting at the casino. Okay, people are losing, and then yeah, they are shooting each other now. Let me see what's going on. Okay,
a relocation and a reunification site. We've also received word there will be a press briefing coming up shortly, and we'll
yeah, no hish, man. So the MS won't stop. It won't
video
stop.
You truly have to see to believe. Surveillance video shows a man luring someone's cat from their front yard, and when he finally picks it up, he violently flings the cat into his pickup truck.
Again, brothers, I let those things playing. It's just to show you those people are losing their freaking mind. What kind of scumbag, 1, 2 a.m. in the morning, I forgot what time it was, just driving around and then pick up cats and throw them in your car, like violently throw them in the car? Who's the jackwagon is so smart enough that to just get out of your car and then walk to somebody else's property and stole their pets and then throw it in your car? What is this? Who did this? What kind of people are doing this? Well, the Mosai is.
That thing's so wrong, somebody doing something like that, throwing that animal in there and, you know, have no care about its well-being or anything.
That right there is the owner of Thor. Tonight, he just wants his beloved pet returned. KPRC2's Jonathan Martinez is live from Spring. And Jonathan, for any pet lover, it's hard to imagine who could be behind such a disturbing act.
Yeah, just to show you those people are losing their freaking mind. This man stole a cat. Who stole cats, man? I would like to get this man's number because I have certain things that I need to, well, not garbage, I need to get rid of. Certain pestilences that I have in my home that caused me quite a few trouble. For those of you who know this, or you've been following me since the beginning, those things cost me over $400,000. I wish. But those damn cats cost me some $400 in damage. They broke my audio interface, and the beloved sister Rebecca sent me the money, and I had to buy another one. They do a lot of stuff in here. Like, you know, yesterday I almost sit on Kitty. I came in the dark, and I was about to sit on the chair, and then the most I said, turn on the light, and I turned on the light, and this cat was in the chair. Boy, that would be a tragedy. Well, to me, it would have been a comedy because I would just tell my daughter the cat just pack her bags and she move out.
Seeing 2 people standing out here with blankets
Okay,
around
so,
them, it's possible that they live in this unit that is now damaged, destroyed rather.
So
the fire started right just before 4 o'clock. Around.
Okay, this is in Charlotte, right? Is that what that is? Charlotte, and North Carolina or South Carolina? I believe it's in North Carolina. So this is a fire that started, again, fiery conflagration of the city, and this thing is completely destroyed, and the Mosai is moving. He's in the midst. We give him all praises, all credits, and all glories.
Developing tonight, we are working to learn if any charges will be filed against a driver accused of crashing into an ambulance and killing the patient that first responders were transporting. We're told it was a woman in her 80s, and investigators say the reason she was in the ambulance was for something minor. That crash happened just after 11 o'clock last night on TC Jester and Cypresswood. That's in North Harris County. KPRC2's Rochelle Turner has more on this investigation.
The accident happened at this busy intersection right here behind me. Harris County deputies say a woman in her 80s, identified as Shirley Ogletree, was being transported by an ambulance for a non-emergency when another driver traveling southbound ran a red light at the intersection, killing the woman. Deputies say the driver...
You see this? Now, this woman is going to the hospital, brothers. Or somewhere. She had a minor things going on with her. And then she was in the hospital, and the Most High switched the ley line, and then bang, this guy killed this woman, and she died. And they are looking to give him some type of sentence, I guess, some type of punishment. I don't care. Let's move to the next video.
One person dead after a house fire broke out in West LA. Sky 9 was also overhead as fire crews, they worked to extinguish the flames on West Louisiana Avenue and Olympic Boulevard. Firefighters were able to put out the fire before it could spread to nearby structures. The cause of this fire also is under investigation.
Of course.
A St. Louis police officer is dead 1 week after he was indicted on domestic assault charges. Fox News' Rocky Matton is live at police headquarters with the latest. Rocky, what can you tell us?
Well, Elliot, witnesses tell me that Rashard Lovelace died at his home in his yard this afternoon. Now, a man who did not want to be identified said that he and another woman went running to offer the officer some aid when they heard one of Lovelace's family members yelling for help.
I was trying to, resuscitate him. Me and a neighbor, we were trying to help him out, and they said they felt the pulse, so we just kept going until, until the paramedics got here, and once they got here, they kept going after that.
31-year-old Rashard C. Lovelace.
Now, beloved, not all skin folk or kinfolk. And I also received a video from one of the subscribers, and I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to profile the video because it will disturb your peace, but it goes certain people that look like us, they weren't the truth, and they left. Okay, they left because they felt like they were in a cult. Okay, they left because they were in the camps, they left. Some dude in the comments say, I'm probably going to profile it, but I don't want to disturb the truth of the nation. A lot of those people, brothers, they are the freaking 2/3, and the Most High doesn't want them. Okay, this dude, he was working for the establishment. He was dating his co-worker, and something happened, and then tried to choke her and stuff. Let's let this thing open, please.
Was facing 4 counts of 4th-degree domestic assault. Our partners at the St. Louis Post-Dispatch report Lovelace was accused of assaulting an officer with whom he was in a relationship. That while on duty, he punched her in the chest 2 times and also put his hand around her neck in an aggressive manner twice. At least 4 St. Louis police officers were witnesses. Saturday night in this South City neighborhood, people remembered Lovelace as a nice guy.
Of course. Just like my cousin. He was a very nice dude, a church-going Christian, and then yet he murdered his girlfriend and his girlfriend's sister because his girlfriend left him months ago, married another dude, and then he showed the girlfriend a guy the picture, and the dude went up to him and said, man, look what your girlfriend did, man. She left you like a month ago, she married and all that. And then he got so pissed off, picked up a gun, walked up in the home, boom, 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 boom. He murdered both of them. He murdered the sister, well, he murdered his girlfriend and the girlfriend's sister. He was a quiet, nice guy. So those guys, be very wary or wary. Is that what that is? Let me see. I'm not too good in math. Define wary. No, that's not that.
According to Merriam-Webster, sly, cunning, crafty, wily, tricky, foxy, artful.
There we go. Feeling or showing caution. Wait, let me see what that is.
Wary.
Wary, okay. Feeling or showing caution about possible dangers of problem. Be very wary.
Wary.
Be very wary around those people, okay? Because the silent one, silent but deadly. If you catch my drift. Don't eat that much beans and drink Coke that has high carbonated soda. And tacos and burritos. Let me see this one. All right.
Fort Worth police say a little girl has died after getting mauled by a dog.
Now, this young girl, she died. She got mauled by a dog. And a couple days ago, another kid died. He got mauled by a dog. Remember, those people unleash dogs upon our children. Okay, they use the dog of conquest, and the Messiah is returning the favor. Now, people are assuming, they saw this sister looking, the Hebrew looking woman. Why is it? Okay, right here.
East Fort Worth. Police say the girl, who is under 5 years old, was in the backyard when she was attacked by the family dog. She was transported to Cook Children's Medical Center in critical condition, where police say she then died from her injuries. Earlier tonight, we saw Fort Worth Animal Care and Control officers going in and out of this home. There were 2 dogs. Both were walked outside and put into the animal control unit. However, one of the dogs was led back.
A pit bull. I'm not quite sure if it is a pit bull. But, brethren, sister, listen. Originally, I want to buy my daughter. I wanted to buy my daughter, and I don't know what time is it now. 3:37. I wanted to buy my daughter an animal. I didn't want her to have a cat or anything like that. She wanted a freaking pooch, but those things are like 10 G's, man. No, I ain't gonna spend $10,000 on a freaking pooch. No. And I went around and skulk around. There are some few cats walking around, and then give them a can of food, and then they brought them home. And they have them. But originally, I want to give her a goldfish. Why? Because, I mean, if the goldfish get bigger, you know, your goldfish cannot do anything to my daughter, like to actually physically hurt her. So I planned to buy her a goldfish, and I said, you know what? When I bought her that goldfish, and I said this before, you know, if that thing get too big, you know, Biglevi, I take it and then scale it, you know, and cook it. You ain't eat it. You know, when my daughter come back home, it's like, Daddy, where's Goldie? And I'm just rubbing my belly and say, baby, Daddy got a gut feeling that Goldie is somewhere warm and plenty of water in there. You know, I mean, it's not me being a scumbag to my daughter, but you don't leave your children with the freaking, I say a pit bull, a giant freaking dog. You know, even the cats, sometimes they scratch my daughter. Be very careful out there, brethren. These things happen all the time for those of you who've been following us. Now, let's go ahead to the next video.
We begin tonight with that attack on an Indian man in Brooklyn. Right now, police are not calling it a hate crime. CBS 2's Kieran Dillon joins us from South Richmond Hill, Queens, where a group of Indian Americans is gathering to speak out. Kieran.
Jessica, the community believes that this attack was motivated by hate and that the victim was targeted because of his religious attire, in particular his turban. Meanwhile, the entire attack was caught on camera.
No hish, man, no hish. I mean, all of a sudden, like, you Asian, the so-called East Indian, and the so-called, well, Asian, Chinese and Philippines, or anybody Asian are catching hell now. So now you guys will start feeling what we used to felt. Oh, still.
This surveillance video shows 32-year-old Sumit Ahluwalia enter the lobby of a Brooklyn hotel after he was confronted by an unknown man outside the premises on Monday morning. The suspect then appears to hit Ahluwalia on the head with a hammer before running off. Ahluwalia says right before the attack, the suspect told him he didn't like him because of the color of his skin.
This is what I think of your stuff. Always lying. That's more of this, brothers. Oh, yeah, that's the thing in Wisconsin.
We begin tonight at 11 with breaking news out of Wisconsin, where there has been yet another mass shooting. Police say 7 people were shot after someone opened fire inside a Green Bay hotel attached to the Oneida Casino. According to our local CBS affiliate, that suspect has been arrested. Right now, the extent of injuries is unclear.
Yeah.
India's prime minister.
Yeah, so that's what happened over there. How long we are into this thing? 38 or 39 now. That's the death match. I'm too tired to sing, man. Let's see what else the Most High want us to see. Get rid of this one. What's going on here? The body of missing tourist Latrell. They find this dude. All right, well, I think that's it. Yeah, I was gonna do something for this about this woman. She got killed by her boyfriend, shot her in the car, and things like that. So just let it go. Let me see. Average COVID-19 cases worldwide higher than. Let me see this.
Overseas vaccine rates are much lower and the virus is spreading. The average for new cases worldwide this week higher than it's been at any time during the pandemic. India, the hardest hit. They continue to receive aid from around the world. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan telling This Week the U.S. is working to send more assistance as the situation there grows increasingly desperate. Here's ABC's Julia McFarlane.
Tonight, the pandemic raging to new levels overseas. The White House vowing to help the currently hardest hit country, India.
We're proud of what we've done so far, which has included multiple plane loads.
But that U.S. aid nowhere near close enough to put a stop to the catastrophe fast unfolding in India. Officials reporting new daily records this weekend, 400,000 plus new cases, more than 3,600 deaths. Some experts say the figures are undercounted and...
Of course they are. Of course they are. And then, you know, the magical number that they always give us, 400 and plus 3,600, 3 plus 6 is 9, you know. Destruction, complete death, and things like that. So, I don't need to sing, but I'm way too tired to do the march. The Messiah is marching. This is the death march of the Messiah. Left, right. The Messiah is working left, right. Death march. Left, right. The death angel. Left, right. Left, right. The Messiah is working. Hey. Yeah. Messiah's in the beast. Yeah. The Messiah is walking. He's in the mist. The Messiah is in the mist. He's walking there. Hey, the Messiah is in the mist. All the angels are working. Hey. Yeah. And yeah, you will not get away. The Messiah is here. This is the death march. Give the Messiah all glory. Woo, the death angels are in the mist. They're working and picking up people. Hospital in India, all burning. People are dying left and right. The Messiah march. I'm very tired. I gotta go to sleep, man. I gotta wake up at 6. And what time is it right now? 3:43. Oh, good Lord. All right, brethren. Give the Messiah all praises and all praises and all credits and what else? All glories, and I will see you folks. Maybe I may not be available, brothers, at 12 because I don't know what time I'm gonna get out of that freaking doctor office. But anyway, so I will see you folks whenever the Messiah allows it. May the King reign forever. Zaza.